Yes, sir, it's your boy Young AC, and today we're back with another video. I've not dropped a video in a minute, I know, but it's because I've been trying to figure out what content I really want to post on here. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the things to avoid while you're on your lock journey, whether you're still starting out or you're kind of in there already. Just avoid these things on your lock journey. Some of these are going to be tailored towards people with 3C hair. Some are going to be tailored towards everybody. But listen, I'm finna drop some sauce. Make sure y'all got a napkin or something to pick it up. And make sure you guys go ahead and join my Discord down below. It's in the description box somewhere down there. But yeah, man. Let's get into this. You guys are ready to do with the old or new. Make sure to like, the comment, and the subscribe button. With that, hey. Hold on. Let a brother get right real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the internet. I'm on TV and shit. I gotta get right, bruh. So the first one is for the beginners. When you just start your lock journey, especially if you have 3C hair, do not wash your hair too early. There's so much different ways to go about a lot of things in the lock community because hair textures are such an important thing with locks. Some people will tell you it's cool to wash your hair 2-3 weeks into your lock journey, but like they also want to tell you like they got like 4C, 4A, 4B hair, you know what I'm saying? Like hair that will kind of hold up a little better. If you have 3C locks like myself, if you're gonna wash your hair, the first time you wash your hair, wash it with a wave cap. Me personally, I waited right before my first retwist, my first ever retwist to wash my hair. So I would say wait until you're literally about to get your retwist. Probably even have your loctician, whoever is doing your hair, probably have them wash it so they can dry it and then get it back into that style again, whether you want 2-strand or barrel twist or do singles, whatever. Me personally, I'm saying for anybody with 3C locks, do not wash your hair too early. Do not wash your hair too early. If you have 3C hair and you're washing your hair way too early, your locks are gonna get super loose. It's gonna look like coils, bro. It's gonna look like loose curls. When you have 3C locks, your main thing is letting your hair get its little form first. You want it to kind of get used to being in that coil pattern. So you want to kind of avoid water for a good amount of time. It sounds dirty and people be like,
oh my god, that's so dirty. Like, you're gonna go like this long without washing.
You'll be alright, bro. If you go a month without washing your hair, bro, or maybe 5 weeks without washing your hair, I guarantee you'll be okay. All that dirt, residue, dandruff that's in your hair, you'll be able to get it out with shampoo, conditioner. Don't use conditioner. Don't use conditioner. Don't use conditioner too, because your hair is gonna get loose. Whatever hairstyle you had before the locks is gonna go back to it. Just consider yourself having an afro, a curly fro. If you have 3C and you're gonna use conditioner, don't use it early. Don't use it for a good minute. You can use some shampoo. You can use some ACV. Some that's good for daily use. If you want to use the ACV rinse, this is not even no promo. I just use this because it's good. This is Free the Roots ACV rinse. You can use this on every wash day. So you don't have to like wait every 6 months before you do like the whole head in the sink thing and you're sitting there like Number 2, do not switch locticians. It might be tempting because you might see somebody's work on IG or TikTok or somebody might recommend you like, yo, try this person. But if you have a good loctician, let them stay, let them work on your head, because you're also building a relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to get a little discount. You know, let's keep it real. We all human now. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to get you a little discount if you rock with if the loctician rock with you like that, you'll get a little something shaved off the top. I ain't gonna lie. Not only do you build a relationship with your loctician, but you allow them to learn your hair patterns, and like they kind of become trained. Like after they see you every 4 to 6 weeks, whenever you get your retwist, we'll talk about that later. They'll kind of get to know like your head. They'll know exactly where your locks are. They'll know exactly how your middle parting is. It won't be like new foreign territory for them. Like here's an example. If you were to go to your loctician and the last time you had your retwist was 2-3 months ago, your hair is gonna be a mess, right? It's gonna be matted. It's gonna be, well, if you're me, it's gonna be matted. It's gonna be an afro. You won't be able to see your partings, right? But your loctician will know exactly where your partings are. They'll know like how your hair goes and everything, how much is on each side damn near. But if you were to go to a new loctician, I'm not saying they'll cook it, right? I'm not saying they'll mess up your hair, but the margin for that to happen is significantly larger than you going to your regular loctician. Some locticians could really cook your shit. Some locticians could really cook your hair. I've been to a loctician one time. I think it was one time I went to a loctician. She didn't cook my hair, but she wasn't the best loctician. Shout out to that lady though. She was a nice lady, but she just wasn't really cooking. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't, what y'all be saying? She didn't really eat. You know what I'm saying? She left mad crumbs. So yeah, gang, just find one that works well for you. Stick with him or her. I don't discriminate. As long as they doing their thing in the hair, that's cool with me. You could be a guy or a girl. You could be a brother. You could be a them. You could be a they. I don't discriminate, right? Find one that works for you. Go to them consistently. Build a relationship with them and let them learn your head. Let them learn you. And just build that relationship with them, bro. Trust me, having one loctician is better than having multiple. Unless you travel a lot. Man, just go to one loctician. Be loyal to the loctician, bro. That's it. Number 3. Don't wait too long for a retwist. This is mainly for the people just starting out. Some people be going 6 months without a retwist. I don't know how the hell you're doing that, but God bless you. But for my people just starting out, specifically if you have 3C locks, I recommend you don't wait too long to get a retwist. When you have 3C locks, it's already hard enough for your hair to like really form up and take its shape and really solidify into a lock. Like the hair that I have on my sides, I've had those locked for about a year and they're still not matured yet. There's honestly still some of them that's like a little loose and curly. The ones that I have at the top of my head, I've had those for almost 2 years and they're just about matured. It took me about 18 months, honestly. 18 months to get my locks to kind of be matured or get into that teenage phase. 3C takes a while. 3C locks is a grind. I would say where I messed up was I got my first retwist. I went back like a month later, and then after that I did 2 months without getting a retwist. Palm rolling, if you know what palm rolling is, right? It's when you take your lock and go like that. That's kind of what helps your locks get formations. It's really just you rolling your lock and pushing them together so they could take form and take shape. I didn't really get retwist often, so my hair was trying to do that itself and I wasn't really palm rolling at the crib. So I feel like that kind of slowed down my process a little bit, if you know what I mean. I wasn't really giving my hair the help that it needed to lock. I was just letting it do its thing. And that's not a bad thing either. That's just something I prefer to do. But if you want your locks to kind of lock up a little quicker and kind of get their shape a little quicker, I would say don't wait every 2 to 3 months to get a retwist. Don't do that. That's what I do. I wouldn't recommend you do that if you want your hair, if you want your 3C locks to lock up a little quicker. If you want your locks to lock up quicker in general, I wouldn't say wait 2 to 3 months. Now, if you got 4C locks is a cheat code. Your hair is locked in like 3 months. I'm happy for you, gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get like you, my boy. 4C locks, like I've never wanted 4C hair so bad, bro, until I started my locks, bro. It was crazy. I thought I had 4C, like 4B hair until I got locks. And then I actually seen like my hair was 3C. It's crazy. But hey, man, all hair is beautiful, man, no matter what your hair texture is. If I'm being honest, I'll say get your locks retwisted every 5 to 6 weeks. Especially if you have 3C hair, it's gonna help your hair get that formation a lot quicker and probably give your hair the help that it needs. I was also using crochet hooks with mine too. I was doing a little bit of crochet hook at the crib. That's a whole different thing. I'll drop another video on that if y'all want. It's pretty easy. I'm not the best crochet hooker, but I know them. I got a little skill. Your boy decent. Next, do not dye your locks too early or too often. I did some research, right, and people say that it's best to wait 3 to 6 months till after you locked up to dye your hair. Boy, don't even do it then. Don't even do that. Me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I've never dyed my hair, but this is just my thinking on it. I would say wait till like you're at the desired length where you want your hair to be and then dye it. If you don't want to wait till your desired length, bro, wait till your locks are mature at least. I would say give them Johns at least 9 months to a year, if anything, before you dye it. Because not only will your hair be more mature and more able to take the dye then, if you were to dye your hair while it's here, right? And you were like, okay, I'm gonna dye my whole head orange. You dye your whole hair orange, right? When your locks grow to here, you're gonna want to re-dye it again because some of that dye, either like all of that dye probably like faded out, or like it got grown out because these are black and these are orange now. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna want to re-dye your hair again. Bada bing, bada boom. In the span of that 6 months from where you first dyed, well, 6 to 8 months where you first dyed it to now, you're dyeing it again. You're just gonna constantly keep dyeing your hair. So I would say, honestly, I would recommend for you to dye your hair when it's at your desired length, so you can get your desired look. That's why I haven't dyed my hair yet, because I'm kind of waiting until I get to that. I'm waiting until I get to that here. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting until I get to that here. Now I'm gonna dye that, John. I think that's when it's gonna be the perfect point for me to dye it. So yeah, just don't dye it too early because your hair won't be mature enough to take it. And don't dye it too early because you might re-dye your hair again another 4 months. You might re-dye your hair again pretty soon to kind of keep the color that color, especially since your locks kind of grew it out. But if you want the 2 colored locks, then hey, be my guest. Listen, it's just hair at the end of the day. I think that's what people really need to understand. It's just hair. It's simple. You don't need to do a whole bunch of hair care routines and this and that, and this is just hair, gang. It's just hair, and it's common sense. If you don't want to damage your hair, don't dye it too much, don't dye it too early. Simple. These are all simple things that I'm giving you guys. These are all simple, like literal common sense. Like my hair, I didn't do anything crazy to my hair. I didn't do no hair care routines besides like spraying it with water and oiling it every other day. And my hair is perfectly fine. It's healthy. My hair has always been healthy besides having like split ends 4 years back where I trimmed them off. My hair has always been healthy from doing the simplest things. You don't need to do too much, bro. It's just hair. It's just hair. No, look at me. It's just hair. Next is you don't want to limit yourself to specific lock products. One of the mistakes that I made was when I first started my loc journey, I really didn't take the time to really kind of experiment almost and kind of like research and see which loc products were best for me. I was just using stuff that was recommended to me. You might do the same. You might have a homie be like, hey, these loc products are best for you. Or you might have an influencer like myself or anybody else who does loc content tell you, hey, these are the best oils, use this, and you use it and it doesn't really work for you. It might make your head itch. It might make your scalp feel dry. So just because somebody recommended a product to you doesn't mean you have to use that for the rest of your life. Don't be afraid to explore products, bro, because the right product can mean the difference between healthy hair and damaged hair, you know what I'm saying, or healthy hair and average hair, you know what I'm saying. It can even get to the point where it can affect the speed at which your hair grows. Using the right products and taking care of your hair, keeping it healthy with the right products will make your hair grow faster. People always ask me, why did I stop using the wild growth hair oil? It's because, gang, like, it wasn't really doing that for me. It felt like I was just putting water in my head and my hair wasn't really growing like that. So I switched. I moved over to a whole different hair growth oil. I was using Hair Growth Co's hair oil. If y'all seen in the previous videos where I was like how to grow out your taper or grow out your high top in less than a year, that's the oil I recommended. I mixed that with some Yale rosemary oil right there. I mixed that with that and I created the perfect oil for my hair. This is another small thing, but don't scratch your hair. Like, it sounds really weird, right? Like, I scratch my hair sometimes and it's just like a force and habit. So I'm not expecting anybody to be perfect with this, because sometimes my hair might itch and I might just do a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. But if it gets to the point where you have a style like a barrel twist in and you are clawing at your head, don't do it. Don't do it. Please do not claw at your head, because not only are you going to start getting bumps and scabs and bruises, but there's also a chance you could develop alopecia. Alopecia, it's serious. You ever heard of alopecia? I think Jada Smith got alopecia. Listen, Will Smith, don't smack me. I was just saying, I think Jada Smith got alopecia, but alopecia is the thing with your scalp where it makes your hair start to fall out. It kind of thins out your hair, I believe. I don't know too much about alopecia, but I just know you don't want it. You should probably smack. You could smack too. These barrel twists, I've been fighting for my life, but the way that I've been combating it, I have been scratching it. Don't get me wrong, I've been getting real scratchy with this hairstyle, but I haven't been scratching it with my nails. I've been using my fingertips. Like, if you use your fingertips and you kind of just do a rub like that, like, I don't know if you guys can see that on the cam, but if you do a rub, it's gonna do a number, bro. It's gonna do its thing, bro. It's damn near the same thing as scratching. It's just a lot more gentle on your hair. You're just using your fingertips and you're not really scratching or carving at your scalp. Again, gang, keep your hair healthy and it's gonna treat you right. Now, the last and final thing for you to avoid on your loc journey is comparison. Do not compare your hair at all to anybody. You see Pinterest? That app is Satan. Do not use Pinterest for any type of loc inspo. I mean, okay, Loc Style is all right, but that app is literally Satan. But do not use that app. You're gonna see the most beautiful people you've ever seen in your life. They're all on Pinterest, either Pinterest or Tumblr. It's gonna be these mythical ass beings with perfect hair. Every loc is the perfect same size, diameter, the social length, everything perfect. The hairline on fleek. You know what I'm saying? The taper is perfect. It's the smallest, most beautiful taper in the world. There's nothing but beautiful people in there, right? I'm not saying you're not a beautiful person. You're a beautiful person. I can see you right now. But what I'm really saying is, it's unreal expectations. They're gonna show you all these perfect locs and they're gonna show you, hey, this is what your locs should be like. When that's not the point of loc. The thing that makes locs special is the imperfections, bro. Nobody's hair is perfect with locs, bro. There's always something that is not perfect with locs. That's what makes it a great hairstyle. It's all the imperfections collectively working together or being together that creates this art piece canvas that's your hair. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what videos you guys want to see next. I'm gonna be dropping a lot more like tutorial based content, helpful content to really help you guys in your loc journey, because I feel like I learned a lot on my loc journey and there's nobody really spreading info for 3C locs like that, bro. Or yeah, in general for 3C locs. Like, all my people, all my brothers and sisters with 3C hair, listen, Young AC got you. We in this together. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, gang. Appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all support lately. The support's been crazy. 100K on TikTok. We about to hit 100K on TikTok. About to hit 10K on IG. Let's keep going up. 2024 is our year, gang. Let's eat good. You know what I'm saying? Join the Discord. Follow me on IG. Follow me on TikTok if you want to. I'm not gonna force you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Brother handsome. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. But yeah, man, you guys already know what to do. Whether you're old or new, make sure you like the comment and the subscribe button. Where's my phone? With that! Hey.